Well, hello there everybody, Tony here, and welcome back to more TTBurger game reviews. This is episode 121, part 3 of 3, and we're wrapping up my Simpsons Games Series review here, and this is the final part, like I said. And before we even get into the final part here, here's a little recap to show you all what you missed in episode 121, part 2 of 3, as I took a look at the Simpsons skateboarding, which was exclusive to the PlayStation 2, and gave it a 0.5 out of 10 because it was awful. Boring premise, bad gameplay, bad voice acting and stuff from the actors and stuff. It was just, there was a lot wrong with it, and if you want to know more about it, go check out part 2 because I had a lot to say about that. But for the final part here, episode 121, part 3 of 3, we're going to look at the final Simpsons game released for the 6th generation of gaming, and we got it right here. This is the Simpsons Hit and Run, released in late 2003 for the PlayStation 2, Xbox, and GameCube. Now, what is there to say about Simpsons Hit and Run? It's the best Simpsons game ever made, and not only that, it's the best Simpsons game out of the bunch here that was for the 6th generation of gaming. This time, they copied the gameplay from Grand Theft Auto, and they succeed in that. Definitely, they succeed in that really well. Aside from some issues that came with the gameplay and other things, this game definitely is a long time coming because there were a lot of bad Simpsons games here, and this one here is definitely amazing. And it does a lot of good, but does some bad. But we'll talk about that as we progress here in the review. Now the story here is really interesting. It's got that Simpsons feel, and also got a little sci-fi feel too, like with the aliens and stuff. And the story is about like how there's crazy stuff going on in Springfield. How like these surveillance cameras are like bees going around, and there's like all these vans, and like there's this Buzz Cola that's like taking control of people's minds and driving them all crazy and stuff. And it's up for you to find out what's going on, and you play as the Simpson family: Homer Simpson, Marge Simpson, Lisa Simpson, Bart Simpson, and you'll also be playing as the owner of the Quickie Mart, Apu Lamata Bima Padalon, and you pretty much play in 7 episodes, and it's basically really big, and may go by a little fast at that, but there's a lot to do when this game is having the story missions and stuff, but I'll talk about that later on. And story definitely works. It's the best story out of the bunch. It's much better than Road Rage's story. It's much better than Simpsons skateboarding story and stuff. And it's like they had 2 strikes and a home run here with the Simpsons games, and they did a great job here with the story here and stuff, definitely. For the presentation, the game looks amazing. Even still, it looks amazing to this day. Like, this time the game is in full 3D, no cell shading or anything like that with the cars or anything. Everything's on full 3D, and it may be kind of a turn off to people who like cell shaded graphics from The Simpsons, but to me, I enjoyed it a lot better and stuff, definitely. Like, the character models look great and animate really well, although the mouth movement and the characters in the in-game cutscenes isn't really the best. It's still better than nothing. And also the CG cutscenes look great, and the backgrounds are very nice looking, and the frame rate for the most part is really smooth. There are a couple times where it does slow down and hitch up at times, but these are very rare, so you won't even notice it. But for the most part, it's a fantastic looking game, definitely, and still looks great to this day. Depending on which console you play, you'll be in for a great experience here because the graphics look amazing no matter what. For sound is also amazing. Like, the voice acting is awesome. All the actors from the show are here to reprise their roles as the characters there, and they do a fantastic job here at reprising the roles here and stuff. Definitely, they do a fantastic job, and they can't get any better than that. Although some of the lines could be a little bit quirky and stuff, but that's what you expect from The Simpsons. It was a comedy sitcom and stuff, so they're gonna have hokey, quirky lines and stuff. So that's fine with me, of course. And of course, like, the music is awesome. Like, I love the music, especially like how it has this Simpsons feel to it, but also has this like action adventure feel to it too. Like, the music is definitely the best out of the 3 Simpsons games that I looked at on here. It's definitely a big plus here because the music is awesome, especially like when you're in Lisa's stage and stuff like that, when you're driving around in the car and stuff. Like, it has that song that plays when. It's different for each character. Like, for Bart you have a rock song, Homer you have like the Simpsons like song along with Marge, and like Apu's got like a funky song and stuff. So yeah, like they have different themes for each time you're driving in their cars and stuff, and it's really cool, definitely. And like you got also got like the classic sounds that you hear from like Simpsons, like when you punch somebody or when you walk and stuff, and like get jumping sounds too. They're all good and they work great. Definitely they're a plus. Now we gotta get into the gameplay here. The gameplay is amazing, excellent, awesome, whatever you want to call it. And like aside from the problems it has with it, but this game is amazing for the most part, definitely. Like I mentioned earlier, this game is basically like The Simpsons meets Grand Theft Auto, and you basically run around Springfield doing missions, driving around in cars, doing some platforming elements in there too and stuff, and you do all that basic stuff, and it works really well, and it's fun. I mean, it's like it's the first open world sandbox Simpsons game, and when I first learned about this, I was like, whoa, I definitely gotta get my hands on this game, because this game looks awesome, because I loved sandbox games back then. I still do love them to this day, even though I really haven't played like Grand Theft Auto 4 or 5 and stuff. I have played Saints Row 2, but that's kind of off topic there. But like I loved all the things that you could do yourself. Like, well, most of the stuff I mean you could do there and stuff. And like my favorite part of Simpsons Hit and Run is how it's driving around in the vehicles. It's so much fun to drive around the vehicles. Although when you're turning and stuff like that, the vehicles can feel a little bit weighted and stuff like that, because sometimes when you turn, you kind of like zigzag all over the place and stuff. But it's not a huge issue, because I know that they're purposely doing that because it's Simpsons, supposed to be fun and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna really have a problem. It's just that people who are gonna have a problem may not like it, but still, I did not have a problem with the way how the cars move and stuff, definitely. And like it's amazing how many cars you can collect and stuff. Like not only are you driving like your default car for each character, you can also unlock cars like, you can also unlock the Mr. Plow, or you can also unlock an auto school bus that Lisa can drive, and Plow King, and the vehicle that Barney drives and stuff, and more. And Apu can unlock the car built for Homer and stuff too, and that's awesome there. Like how many cars you can unlock and stuff, and so many cars and stuff, definitely. And even when your vehicle gets destroyed and stuff and explodes, you also drive it around too. But good luck trying to get hit anywhere fast, because not the best idea to do that there. But like there's a lot to do here. Like aside from the story missions and stuff, you have like racing missions and stuff, and you also have like bonus missions you can do to unlock cars, and like there's a lot of platforming in here and stuff, and like aside from the driving. And while I do like the platforming, it does have some problems with the camera and stuff. But the camera is like the main problem throughout the entire game. Like sometimes when you're driving around, the camera can spaz out, even when you're just walking around, it can just kind of spaz out on you and just like go nuts on you and stuff, and like it'll be a problem there. And also when you're like trying to like race in opponents that are trying to like destroy a car and stuff like that, the car you're trying to defeat, or so can get stuck, and you have to like either push shit out of the way to get going, you have to restart the mission and stuff like that, because like there are times where you'll have to restart missions because of some glitches that happen and stuff, and it can be a pain in the neck, but they don't happen very often and stuff. So that's definitely a plus there, that it doesn't happen that much. But still, some of these bugs could have been ironed out before releasing it in the stores, because like it just a lot of these glitches here just like really take the fun out of the game, but they don't happen very often, so it's not a big issue. The game is long. Like it'll probably take you about like 10-12 hours to beat, and that's kind of like the story missions like that, and of course you want to do other stuff too, like the bonus missions and the racing missions and stuff, and like trading cards and stuff, and all the coins and stuff. Then you'll be doing this longer, but still like it's still fun to do. I mean, like you can't have a sandbox game without side missions like that. And this game definitely delivers there. And of course, like it's also fun to like just free roam in the area, stuff like that. Like you go to like 3 different worlds of Springfield. Like of course you got the regular Springfield neighborhood, and you got the dock area and the downtown area, and they all look fantastic and stuff, and they're really huge too. Like it's fun like just exploring these areas, stuff like that, because they're so big and stuff, and they're so big and fun, that you'll be in for a treat. Definitely going to explore all these areas, looking for all the cars, like that, just going inside the buildings, exploring them and stuff, and unlocking outfits and more. And like the key thing is there's a lot to do here, and they definitely delivered on how much you could do here. And like it would have been nice if they made more Simpsons games like this, but unfortunately they did not, because like they made the Simpsons game kind of based on the Simpsons movie released in 2007, which I thought was okay, but like it didn't have that charm or feel that Simpsons Hit and Run did. So if I do review it, it'll take a while before I review it, because like I just don't really want to review it because I just didn't really care for it and stuff. The thing. But aside from that, though, there really isn't much else I could say here. I mean, it's a fantastic game, definitely the best Simpsons game on the market. And if you come to Simpsons games, that's the one I recommend the most. And if you guys can find it, it's very cheap and stuff like that. Like no matter which version you get, PlayStation 2, Xbox, or GameCube, you'll be in for a treat definitely. Due to the complaints I have with the game, like with the frame rate and stuff like that, and the camera problems and stuff, the score I'll be giving it is probably a 9 out of 10, because it's the best score to give it because of the problems, but it's definitely worth owning if you can find a copy of it, definitely. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about my Simpsons series review here. The Simpsons, like I said, like released that one game in 2007 for the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, Nintendo Wii, and PlayStation 2 and stuff like that. But like I said, I won't be reviewing that game, probably not for a while. But what will be in store for episode 122? I don't know. You'll have to be surprised. You'll have to be surprised to find out. What will I review? I'll think about it. And that's pretty much all I gotta say here. Those of you who like the video, feel free to subscribe, like the video, comment down below, and don't forget to join my Discord group, TTBurger Gamers United, because we're always looking for more people to join. That's pretty much all I gotta say. This is Tony. Peace out and have a great day. And see you all in the next episode.